Hey, what's good? Stevie G. The Patreon is hot. It's popping. It's $4 if you want it to be, or it's $10 and get you those internal affairs. That's where shit gets spicy. We say what we want. www.patreon.com/Final Stop Podcast. Tristan, stop being you. Enjoying the episode.
Come get Patreon is nice.
It's very nice.
Come get Patreon. It's good content. You put in your mouth, you chew, you swallow good content.
There is literally an Italian guy with a worse underbite than Aldo who works at the pizza place underneath my building who talks just like that. That's crazy.
It's me.
Join the Patreon. We'll see you next week. See you. Hey, welcome back to another episode of The Final Stop. I'm your host, Daniel Bridgegad, live from the ever-glorious Mescal Manor. Over on the other side of the country, over there in a different, more manageable time zone, it's the King Possum, Lord Vampire, it's Tristan Bowling.
This is the only time where being 3 hours ahead is beneficial because it's not 7 a.m.
Yeah, no, normally it just means you whine more. Over here on the side table, it's...
The wide table.
this guy sucks. What does that have to do with you? What does this have to do with you at all?
I'm a little wide. I'm kind of built like a cereal box.
Oh, my God. It's Aldo Campagna.
You're not wide,
Andrew.
you're broad.
Yeah.
I think I'm a wide fella, dude. I don't know.
Nah, you're
You're
like,
wide.
you're large and flat like a barn door.
Yeah.
Can you be large and flat like a barn door and actually go turn off the lights in the back? I love you.
Yeah, I'll give it a moment for them to look at my physique.
I love you. Hopefully this isn't... Oh, Jesus Christo. I was going to say, hopefully no one important watches this and thinks I'm bullying Aldo.
Has
Aldo,
that
you can
happened before?
Huh?
Has that happened before?
It's happened recently.
That's the garbage disposal, Aldo.
Oh my God, bro. Sometimes, you know what's funny is we don't trust Aldo with much, but we only trust him with the most crucial shit. He, like, uses the oven, and it scares the shit out of my girlfriend every time.
I know. It's like if we had a baby in charge, we're like, all right, this is the baby just for the guns. This is this is the baby we have for watching the guns.
This is our gun control toddler.
I did almost
Yeah.
at your... I turned the stove on that one time when I took the pizza out and Tristan yelled at me for it.
Oh yeah, because you just
turned
took the
stove on,
pizza.
Oh,
No, he
yeah, yeah,
left
yeah.
the stove on when he took the pizza out, and I'm like, anyone gonna turn the stove off
Bro,
you
it
know-
was...
to prevent multiple floors of your apartment complex burning down?
My shit does start smelling. Oh, that was the other thing. We're getting it's more for the listeners. We're getting a studio. We're getting a nice. We're gonna trick out the setup. We're gonna do something fun, which means I have to match you over
AKA,
there on your side.
it's not like you're getting a new studio; you're moving apartments, so the studio moves
We're-
with you.
We're getting but we're getting a 2-bedroom, so that way we can have a full-time setup studio, and not have
Damn.
to move or take shit down.
As coming from a man with no bedroom, I am envious.
Yeah, it'll be fun. We'll just fucking shut the door. The only thing we'll have to do is roll in and switch batteries on the Zoom and push start. I'll have my DBG Sports Corner set in there. Coming soon, patent pending. But then, we'll be working like a NASCAR pit crew.
That's pretty cool. That's exciting.
Why are you like
Congratulations.
this? Why are you
What?
like this?
I said that's exciting. Congratulations.
No, you just like open mouth squawked. I don't know what the hell it was.
I had something. I had a tickle. I had a tickle in my throat.
Did you take did we start too early for you to take your microdose walk around Central Park?
I have taken no medicine today.
Or are we in the middle of the microdose walk around Central Park?
He's gonna pop it mid-episode.
Nah, I was
start
thinking
sweating.
about it. But then I was just like, I kind of want to go back to bed after this and not just be all like up and
Guys,
vibey.
You guys all have the wrong energy. Oh, we're about to be up and vibey in this bitch. Before talking
I know
about the
y'all
Red Fit,
got shit to go vibe at. Where am
I'm
I
gonna
gonna
go
vibe?
I'm gonna go walk around in a medieval thing and pretend that definitely black people weren't persecuted during this time period. Walk
Yeah,
in the
you're gonna-
torture chamber and I get personal escorts. Like, you can fucking get off me.
Get it? Stop. No, this is
what-
too real.
You did something for St. Patrick's Day in New York. Was it fun? Did
Oh
you feel
yeah.
Irish?
Oh, extremely. I
you wear green?
punched. I did wear green. I punched a foreigner just for being foreign. Very
Do you
Irish of
own-
me.
Do you own a green shirt? Or did you have to get one?
No, I own
you-
a green shirt. I have a green jacket.
but like a green jacket, like I have a green jacket, or it has like M&Ms that are like doing weird
No,
things with butt
no,
stuff.
dude, you know how fucking cool that would be if I had a sexy green M&M starter jacket? And do you know how fucking sick that would be? I would be
mean,
stopped on the train.
The
People would
green
talk
M&M
to
is
me.
the green M&M is a black lady. I'm pretty sure. So that would add up the track.
She's Latin.
Is
Yeah,
she?
that's what I was thinking. I thought she was
You
Yeah,
fucking homers. No, she's not. Pull up the green M&M.
I think we all just want to see a little bit of ourselves in the green M&M. You
I just
know,
wanna
she
see a
can
little
be
bit-
whatever
I
we
just wanna
want.
see a
to
little
be.
bit of ass in the morning. Pull up the green M&M.
I want to see a little bit of myself in the green M&M. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude, look at the one of her unzipping her face.
No, let me see the scroll, because you're scrolling past all the ones with wide noses. You're trying to find one with drawn-on eyebrows. Prove your point. Let me see the scroll.
The green M&M looks like
That's chocolate, especially the new one. Look at the remodeled one.
it looks like
All right, well, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. That's definitely not going to be in. So,
what are you talking about?
Aldo, god damn it, your outbursts have been so bad lately.
She just looks like it.
That was Haley. She was walking around last night like a green M&M, and I was her chocolate center.
Why'd you say it like that? That's so weird.
They do make white chocolate M&Ms. I think they're called Reese's Pieces.
That's not true. And also, no, I was. So we went.
That's not true.
We went out, and the first thing that happened, we were just walking around after that we got dinner. Found pretty good tacos over here, even though they were like double unit price of tacos anywhere else in the fucking world.
What the fuck?
So, yeah, they're like for 2 tacos, it was like $7, which is like.
Were they like the
Whack.
little street tacos? Were they like
Yeah,
the tiny
street
guys?
tacos. Street tacos.
Oh, that's not right.
Yeah, it's incorrect.
It's incorrect.
But yeah, so we go there and do that, and like, so we're walking with the St. Patty's Day crowd, and like Haley and I are just like going for a stroll, like walking to the Empire State Building and like there's just like a row of just kind of like, I don't know if there's like this sect of type of person here where it's just like a semi-homeless, not homeless, old looking but somehow young black man who's just sitting all the time, who's just like sitting there. He's eternal. He's an eternal man. And like you walk past him and he was just like, it fucking cracked me up. We walked past him and he was just like, now let me tell you about a leprechaun. He's 4 feet tall and the baddest motherfucker you've ever met in your entire life. And it just like literally, I was like, we stopped and we're just like, this fucking guy rules. And
He
there was
knows
just
a
like,
badass leprechaun?
yeah, he's like, let me tell you, leprechauns are out and those motherfuckers mean business. It just like kept going. And it was just 3 guys just all like sitting like the heads from the Haunted Mansion just agreeing with him and just being like, he's a bad motherfucker. And I'm just
Yeah,
like,
bro, they
where
all
do
got
you
this-
live? I'm like,
They
I
got the
love
same
you
bag
guys.
of bullshit. That's what were they like all-stars? And by that I mean homeless people. Like we call them McDowell all-stars over here. Were they all-stars or were they regulars?
That's what I mean. It seemed like they were too lucid to be all-stars, but like I can't imagine any of them living anywhere. So
they
it's
don't
just
have
like
a residence.
yeah, I want to turn around like, where do you go? And he's like, I sleep in a fridge.
My
Like
house
that's
is the world.
yeah, pretty much. Just being like, at night I turn into several bats, and I just
And one
go.
sea slug.
Yeah, and I go about my business. No, but that guy made my night. And then we were walking, and I decided, I was like, hey, it's fucking St. Patrick's Day. I'm gonna go take a sip. I'm gonna go take a sip of a Bud Light. I haven't had a Bud Light in forever. For some reason, I felt it, and I was like, I went to a bar with Haley. We got a Bud Light. I took 1 sip, expecting to split the entire thing with her, and I set it down, and I went home. It just wasn't the same. It's different.
You didn't. So you did take a sip of it?
I took a sip. I tried. I put a couple gulps down, and I was just like, it wasn't the same. It's not. The thing is, I was remembering something different. I was expecting a lot more carbonation. I'm used to non-alcoholics, which is a lot more carbonated and stuff, and I like the bubbles. So like it was like kind of thicker than I like. It's crazy not having beer for so long and remembering it, and then coming back to it, and it's like this is not what I was expecting.
Well, yeah,
Well,
we gotta get
Tristan-
you to try some vodka next.
I was
a little
about to
bit
say,
different.
Tristan, in your defense, you were never a beer guy.
Nah,
Yeah,
I did
why
have.
Are you trying to be a man now?
No, I was definitely. I used to crush some fucking IPAs, dude. I was
No.
a big beer guy.
Tristan, we used to crush ranch waters.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You're a
We
ranch
crushed-
water guy.
We crushed ranch waters. When Tristan was going to bed, he grabbed a 9% Voodoo Ranger and said, night, night.
Yeah.
And
There's a blackberry, the tall boy White Claw.
no, blackberry's disgusting. You know there's
you
only
get a-
one flavor of
you
White
get a
Claw I drink.
24-ounce
Oh, yeah,
space
grapefruit.
juice.
Grapefruit.
Wait, so
No.
you don't have no cravings for it anymore?
It's not that I don't have cravings for it, because I had some, and I was just like, because I was craving the fuck out of it last night. I'm like, I just want a fucking beer. Everyone was outside. All the bars were like overflowing. Everyone was outside. There was
Was your
just
girl
like,
watching? Was your girl watching you take that drink the same way that like a girl would like watch you put a dick in? Was she like that level of concentration? She's like,
where she's like, or like, I feel like it was like the whole like,
he turns
It was
the
like-
bottle to his lips, and she goes,
it was more like, I'm about to come, and she's like, are you sure? And you're like, no, I'm good. Like, it was more like, it's a pin. We're on a razor's edge, and it's either going one way or the other.
So
But-
did you feel buzzed at all?
I did, which was weird because I felt like a little buzz, and I'm just like, I'm poisoned. I've put in poison in my belly, and now I'm poisoned.
To be fair, even with you not drinking, you still poison the fuck out of yourself with most things you do in your life.
Oh yeah, I'm like, oh, Bud Light is gross. I'm just gonna go buy bodega weed and fucking.
Bodega
Sit there
weed and smack a bunch of bubblies, which for sure that's not great for you either. To drink 9 carbonated drinks.
I have
They're
a soda
all
stream.
caffeinated.
You what?
No, I have a soda stream now. It's like one of the bottles, and it goes.
I have a soda stream now. Fucking loser. Sorry, I don't know why I had to revert back to that.
Well, fuck you. I can make my own Coca-Cola, so suck my dick. And that's all I gotta say about that. No, but
All right.
what?
At least we can call the episode Tristan Relapses.
I didn't say anything. I mean, bold move calling it your soda stream probably, but I do like the fact that you have a soda
It was a
stream.
gift. Well, technically, it was given to me from
Life's a
Santa.
gift.
It was given to me from Santa. So
Oh, that Jew? What's he want? Santa's
wants
Jewish,
his
bro. That's what
reparate-
no one tells you.
yeah,
He gets the tax
Santa's
write-off all those
Santa's
gifts.
a black Israelite.
Yes, bro. I mean, have you ever seen this nigga to disprove him? No.
Yeah,
No, that's fine. Did you got a
Rudolph
soda?
was a black man.
What is that from?
I don't know. I just said it.
Have I said that before? Are you doing my bits?
Sure, if you think it was that funny where you triggered something in your brain, yes.
No,
it's
that's
yours.
fine. It's similar thinking. That's fine. We can completely have parallel thinking, but have different jokes. It's fine. So
Sure.
Andrew's fat as hell. What's-
That's IA.
You started licking your lips when he said that, Andrew.
yeah, they probably taste like pork.
That's rude. Why would they taste like pork all of a sudden? Have you eaten pork before this?
The top salami, the bottom's prosciutto. What?
I have it dipped in like a baseball coach just on third
Yeah.
base.
Your spits
Yeah,
in-house
just like-
olive oil?
It's like, is that tobacco? You're like, it's capicola.
Is that tobacco? No, it's Tabasco.
gabagool.
It's capicola.
Dude, I'm gonna have to embarrass the shit out of my girlfriend today because we're going to the Renaissance Festival. It's first of all, Brody. I hope you're watching this because also if you don't,
Fuck
way to
you,
way to-
Brody.
yeah, way to drop out of the fucking universe. But Brody's forcing all of us. We're doing this. Well, behind the curtains, we're doing this podcast at like 7 a.m. Arizona time. We normally do this shit at night, folks. That's where all the energy comes from. It's early as shit. We had to wake up at I was up at 5:30, piss hot, ready to get this bitch crack-a-lacking. I'm a morning guy after about the first 10, 15 minutes. But then after that, I'm a morning man myself.
I woke up at 8:45 and set a timer for 20 minutes so I could get my piss hot. My piss was steaming. I had steamy piss. And then it came out my penis. It did this. It whizzled around, and it came out, and it was flaming hot. And then I got ready for the podcast after you called me.
I don't
told
like how
me
you
to
take
get
the
ready.
fun. I don't like how you take the fun masculine stuff that I say and then just really metro it up with your whole like even the way your hand moves.
Everyone talks about how the piss is hot. No one talks about the route in which the piss goes
Yeah, he's
with
like,
all
what,
of
where
its
the-
heat.
It's a real where there's smoke, there's fire situation. Where there's hot piss, there's gonna be steam coming off of it. No, we're going to the Renaissance Fair because Brody has us up early because he wants to go be fucking land pirates in the parking lot and drink mimosas.
Dude, I walked in and I was like, fuck you, Brody. I don't know why he has to go watch the Blue Angels fly over.
Yeah, Brody wants to watch. I said he wants to watch warm-ups, bro. He wants to get there and
Yeah.
watch everyone stretch.
Yeah, for real. I don't understand that. He's like, he's what?
He's just in the crowd waiting to like catch the warm-up gear in the front.
Maybe if we're lucky, one of the knights will throw us his jock strap.
That's what I'm talking about.
I need fresh pickings on mead. Come on, gang.
Come on, we
need to
gotta
be
get
up.
there early for the fresh turkey legs. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense, man.
No, but really what it means is by about 12, I'm going to be in the back. if we get there at
They're
like
just gonna be like, they're gonna be just like one of those like donkey drawn carriages where just like your legs are sticking out and they're just pooping up horse shit and putting it in the
Yeah.
back. He's like, he's gone. He's
yeah,
done.
I'm like bouncing with a thing of other drunk dudes. That's the drunk
Have you-
tank at the Renaissance
have
Fair.
Have you seen Monty Python or the Holy Grail?
Parts of it, but then I realized that I'm watching it after a while, and I'm like, I don't actually like this, and then I turn it on. And then I turn it off.
You're forcing yourself to enjoy
Yeah,
it.
I'm like, I'm gonna be an artiste, and I've met him, and then I'm like, this sucks.
Comedically, I have to like this
Yeah,
movie.
yeah.
I like it. I watched it since I was a kid, but it's a very bring out your dead moment where it's just sitting there and it's like coming around, just bring out your drunks, and they just throw a dad on there. It's like, we'll see you in 2 rounds around the Renaissance Festival. He's like, ah.
We'll see. Yeah, you fucking get put in a drunk tank until after the joust at the end of the day, which is how late we're staying there. We're getting there at opening time and staying all the way till the joust at the end of the
We're
day.
gonna be there for 9 hours.
Do you know the only other people that are required to, the only other people that are going to be there the amount of time that you're going to be there are people who are paid to fucking be there.
Oh, yeah.
You're doing this out of the goodness of your own heart, and you're
And
not
even-
even getting a
even-
dime from it.
And
Oh,
even
yeah.
then, most of them are like, I'm gonna leave 2 hours early.
Yeah, they're sneaking out. At least they get smoke breaks in some spot that I don't know about. Yeah,
Have
but
some fun in the costumes.
I'm gonna do. Taylor told me already. She was like, you don't need to make them like yell things every time because when you buy shit and they huzzah,
Big tipper.
huge fucking tip up, dude. I love listening to them say that shit. Some girls do it fucking wild too. They scream like banshees, but the best is watching some dude who works at GameStop for sure in the off season, like
the off-season.
like
he hangs up his
When he's not
cleats.
on the field.
yeah, dude. When he takes his fuck, I lost it. What's chainmail? When he takes his chainmail off.
And dude, I understand. When outside of those walls, you're just Greg. But once you get in there, you are Sir Greg, the tanker guy. How can
Sir
you give up?
Greg.
How can you give up that power behind your name? You have a whole lineage. You have a family crest that you draw yourself, and no one asked you to.
Prince of the southeast region of Turkey Leg. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
There's people that
do
get
you
way
mean-
too into it. Brody bought a $200. Okay, I love Brody to death. He makes retarded purchases. All right, he makes.
What is he
dumb
trying to be
purchases.
what is he trying to be, the constable of Mesa? What the fuck is he
has-
doing?
Dude, last year he bought like a
$200
$200
sword. He bought a $200 sword. He has like a $200 lightsaber. He has a way too expensive Harry Potter one that is just whittled wood. No matter how much he wants to argue me on that.
Dude, I went to a there's a Wizarding World of Harry Potter store like in New York. I went there last night and freaked out. I didn't even know
Yeah.
it was a thing. And we were like, why? I was like, is this a Harry Potter store? And then they had all this cool shit, all this Hogwarts Legacy stuff, and all these kids were like, my character. And I'm like, I will fucking stun on all you kids. My guy will cause do affliction curses on you. I'll do deadly spells. I'll kill your parents.
I can't believe you have sex with people. It's so crazy to me how you. Whoa! Like,
I'll
you're
say-
just all.
I'll send Aldo a photo. I mean Andrew a photo because Haley took a pretty cool photo.
Of you with kids? You want that out there?
No, of me in the Harry Potter store.
Still, you want that?
Oh, dude, that was definitely like a moment of like, okay, Tristan, do a little pose with your wand, and then Tristan instantly just like,
I'm telling you, based off of this nigga's social media presence the last 2 months, multiple times a week she takes a picture of him and goes, "Oh my God, you look cute."
No, it's me in the Harry Potter store laying on a rock.
another rock, bro, another rock.
You're laying across the Sorcerer's Stone, just like life hack. You can sleep on Harry Potter.
Life hack: you can sleep in the Harry Potter store.
See, that would be fun if you took that stupid ass post and made it into a reoccurring thing of you basically just bringing planking back but not calling it that.
You can just sleeping places.
Yeah. It's like some kid our age is like, well, this guy's reverse planking. You're like, do you mean laying down?
Do you mean napping?
Did you send him the picture?
Yeah, I'm pulling it up right now.
I want to see you
I
inside
look
of a Harry
cool.
Potter store. Looking genuinely happy, probably. It's like me if I had a NASCAR pit pass. I'd be back there like, ooh, look at all this Dale Earnhardt stuff.
NASCAR pit pass would be cool as hell.
Is that a griffin?
I was hyped. Yeah. It's pretty sick.
You don't smile in pictures, do you? Because you're like genuinely happy in this picture, but instead you're doing rock star hands and like,
Yeah, I was excited.
You guys are doing the same pose in the photo. You guys are
We're
fucking
like,
twinning
what's
up.
up? I was trying to dap
type
him
of-
up.
what type of stuff do they have at the Harry Potter store? They sell those blankets that I walk
Oh.
around and live the life I want to live.
Oh, it's just bullshit, dude. It's nothing but like nothing but like, hey, you want a robe that has like a Hufflepuff patch on it? It's $200. If your parents love you enough, they'll buy it. And
That's what it is. It's like nerdy people who are like, I don't know. That just doesn't do anything to me. Like I hate this shit on. Brody has a Thanos hand. Brody has a fucking gauntlet, an Infinity Stone gauntlet.
I
with
mean, it's
movable
cool.
joints.
Dude, it's cool in your fucking Target cart, but it's not cool when it gets to your house. Like,
Target? No. You can't get this shit at Target, dog. I'm not talking like something that's like plastic.
You
Like
gotta
it's,
pay international shipping fees.
bro, like the CIA was notified when this man bought this thing. They were like, "Oh God, he's here."
How many snaps
yeah,
do you
one of
think it took?
if one of the stones actually has like radioactive material in it, it's just like
this man does not fuck around when it comes to his collectibles.
it's like technically this is half a microwave right here.
The
I
only
can just
thing I would
hold a
ever pay
chicken
for-
tender and it'll heat up.
Just fuck yeah, it just heats it up. The
Yeah.
only thing I would ever pay for is a God damn it, I just had it in my head. Oh, a realistic Iron Man mask.
Oh, the one that
You know, like
like
Kai Cenat has? Yeah, where you're like Jarvis, fucking tune me up, and Jarvis is like, cool, my nigga, and goes. I
didn't know Jarvis had the pass.
Yeah, bro, you don't think Jarvis is black? The hell?
it's Paul Bettany. I know he's not.
Well, my
It's Paul
Jarvis is black. My Jarvis is Tracy Morgan, and he loves you. Just Tracy
Yeah.
Morgan screaming in your head.
I love you, Iron Man.
Oh shit, those is big rockets.
Oh shit, is that Thanos or something? Oh, Thanos is mad crazy.
That would be great, bro. To have fucking Jarvis is black for sure, and so is the. You're telling me the Manifesta version of Jarvis not chocolate either?
Oh, Voltron?
I thought
no.
the Manifesta version.
Ultron's the guy from the Blacklist, dog. He's
What's-
also not black.
Once again, Ultron is a black name. Ultron Johnson, I'm pretty sure plays receiver. Ultron Johnson II, I'm pretty sure is a
That's
slot
a Key
receiver
and
at
Peele
Texas
name,
State.
dog. That's a Key and Peele name.
Ultron Johnson II.
Yeah. That's it.
Decepticon Williams III. Just a bunch of. Honestly, most villain names could be black people at the same time. Megatron.
Obadiah's Voldemort Laquarius.
Yeah. Here, speaking of this, we got a little quiz pulled up in the back half of this. We're gonna do a. What is it? Would you be a superhero or a villain quiz?
Hero
given
or
the-
villain, yeah.
Hero or villain? All right. Before you answer the questions, Tristan, before answering the questions, what would you do with superpowers? You think you'd use them for good or evil?
If there was a way, I feel like mine would be like, mine is like an anti-hero thing where it's like, I cut myself and it hurts you. Where it is
Not
like,
what your superpower would be. Would you be a good guy or
Would
not?
you use it for good? That didn't answer my question. That just told me you're sad with problems.
it's
Even
more
in
like
the
an,
super world, I still hate myself.
dude, that would
you ever
suck. To be immortal and only want to kill yourself. That's pretty much Deadpool, though.
Do you know that movie Chronicle? Do you guys remember that movie Chronicle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fire movie,
That
dog.
was lit. Where one guy gets way too powerful and starts tricking off. And
Yeah.
they're all like, whoa, you
And
can't
then
do that.
Michael B. Jordan gets hit by lightning. I'm like, what the fuck?
No, I would definitely have. I think if I had the chance, I mean, I would be like let's say you're like really indestructible. You have like Superman, where you're just like the almighty whatever. You're basically a god. Why wouldn't you use it for fun evil? For like occasional evil.
I mean, the thing is, less is expected of you as a villain. Like, if you're a villain, it's like you pretty much it's always up to you when to strike, and then the superhero gotta
you
come
get to
save
do
the day.
You get to do sick monologues unfolding your plan. I love berating people with my shit. Just being like, sit down. Let me tell you exactly how
Post
I'm
a
Can
reel.
you
Be here
imagine?
at 6
Can you
a.m.
imagine Daniel being the crime boss syndicate, like wearing like the cool fake mask, going over his monologue in the car? Like, so here's what I gotta say to Superman. So, Kryptonite hasn't seen these fists, and then I'm gonna say the N-word. Can I do that? Can I call Superman the N-word? And can he say it back? Because I mean, there's not much I can do about it. He is
Technically, he is an alien, and
I mean-
he doesn't play by our rules.
I mean, well, he technically is a minority, and a fat Joe can say it, and we don't call.
I mean, if we're talking about if we're talking about melanin is like being absorbed by the skin, he's literally powered by the sun. So he's the most.
Get him a piece of brisket. He's coming to the barbecue. I rest my case.
Maybe Superman is the darkest skinned black man I've ever seen in my entire life.
All right, but here, let's start the quiz up. Let's see. Also, no one liked my DB Jew screen name today. That's fine.
Nah, it was mid.
That's fine. First of all, I've used that joke on here, and you guys would laugh your ass off. And went, how have we never thought of that? Fucking
Yeah, it was
losers.
funny the first time.
We all
Losers.
said that. How do we never think of that? We're like,
All right,
oh
here we go.
man,
Here's
your
how we'll do it, Andrew.
genius
Read the,
eclipses.
here we go, Andrew. Shut up, asshole. Here's how we're going to do this. Andrew, read the question, and then Aldo, you're going to read the answers. And then I'll go first, and then Trisha, you'll go. And we'll alternate.
All right. Which motivates you more?
Success, family, fear, or a moral code.
A moral
Mine?
code and my country.
No, you know for a fact success. Stop lying to us.
What the fuck?
I think can I pick for you guys success for Daniel, fear for Tristan?
I'd say same reason I got a photo with Attell and not Rogan. Moral code.
I'll give you that. Also,
How is that moral code?
it's not moral code. You know what? Now
I
that I
know.
think about it, it's not moral code.
I know it's not, but it's a moral code. Continue. Andrew, follow your heart with the first you blindly agreeing.
I disagree with your answer. It's wholeheartedly fear, 1,000%.
Yeah, I'm going.
What
fear,
motivates
dog.
me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can put fear.
You seem consistently scared.
What motivates us to move times? Fear.
Let's see here. All right, read the next question.
Time to kick some butt. On the way out, you grab your what?
Sword, shield, gun, whip, hammer, Harry Potter wand.
Dude, I don't know why, but I can see Tristan with an Indiana Jones whip.
That'd be so sick. That'd
he
be so
realizes how
sick.
heavy an actual like standard grade whip is. Like a whip with like you need like move cows with. Like Jesus, he swings it twice and it's like my shoulder's on fire.
I used to have a whip when I was a kid. I used to
All right,
have
but
a, like,
hey, we're back. We don't need people knowing that. You can't look the way you do and be like, dude, I had a lot of whips and no black friends.
great.
it's not my fault I had no black friends and loved Indiana Jones, okay?
Yeah, well, I mean, I tried to have some black. They didn't really like my fucking whip collection too much.
Yeah. Tristan Bowling in the Temple of Finding a Black Friend.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, what would you grab, Tristan? What's your weapon of choice? It's time to kick some butt.
Part of me, do you know what? Part of me says gun, but part of me is between gun and whip. It's really
Okay,
hard to
both
get the
wrong
whip
answers,
out of
but
my
pick
heart.
one.
Why
It's
is
really hard to
Hammer in
get.
there? What a
And who the
brutal
fuck is
answer.
running into battle with just a shield? I mean, I know Captain America did it, but
I'm
that's so
pretty
like,
sure this is just a question to ask if you would kill or maim niggas if need be. It's like, yo, if the block gets hot enough, what are you doing?
if you have
you
all the
ba-
options, and you choose hammer out of sword, shield, gun, or whip, you're a confident man.
There's some notable guys who don't kill. Like none of the people in the MCU really kill. Captain America has a
Oh,
shield.
come on. Dude, Captain America threw a guy into the fucking sun. And they're like...
They always do. It'll be like him hucking
they're
a
like-
shield at a bad guy, and then his shit will fall into someone else's and just blow up, and his hair's still like just perfect, blowing in the wind.
Well, the thing
Yeah,
is
it's just
that
like-
shield has to be at least 45 pounds.
Bro,
You're
he's-
getting hit with a dumbbell, dog.
And he's throwing it with literally all
Yeah.
the gear in the world. Fucking
Yeah.
super government gear. He has FDA
Yeah.
approved gear coursing through his veins, and he's
Yeah.
whipping this tire.
He's
thing
never
at you.
been... Keep in mind, he's never been natty a second in his fucking life.
bro. What the fuck?
He's
USADA
throwing a
has
man.
picture of
He's
this
throwing
guy.
a sharp manhole cover at you at maybe if you're lucky 85 miles per hour.
Yeah, he's throwing an
And-
18-inch steel pizza at your jugular, ready to fucking.
And you catch that in the neck, and you think you're taking health insurance leave? Are you fucking high? No.
All right,
You're,
so,
lu-
all right,
you're
so
lucky if you
Shield
could
could be
tour
deadly.
schools afterwards and be like, this is how Captain America permanently changed the course of my life.
All right, yeah. Well, then, all right. So your answer is what? Whip.
I'd say whip.
Okay, non-lethal. Yeah, I'm taking a Glock 9. I don't know why that was fucking up for question. I'm coming in like Deadpool, one on my boot, two on my sides, walking in with a backstrap with a shotgun.
Oh man, if I had a whip made of barbed wire, that'd be so fucking
Yeah.
cool.
I know the question says when it's time to kick butt, but I read that as when it's time to blow a hole in someone's sternum.
Yeah.
when you see someone repping a different set.
When someone needs to get taught a lesson.
When you see Poison Ivy's gang coming through, and you're just like, "This is Penguin's block, motherfucker."
Unloading. All right, here we go. Read the next one.
All right, if you were a Batman villain, you'd definitely be who?
I mean, yours is too easy.
Well, Tristan's obviously Joker, but for Daniel,
Mr.
your choices
Freeze.
are Catwoman, Harley Quinn, Two-Face, or Mr. Freeze.
Can I be Joker and Daniel be Harley Quinn, please?
I know. The sad part is it's really between her and Two-Face, and I don't like either of those options.
Yeah.
I was gonna go with
Mr.
Two-Face.
J, Mr. T,
Did you post the
Mr.
real
T,
Aldo?
you gotta
Let's
stop
flip a coin.
drinking, Mr. T.
No, I'm not being. No, what the fuck?
That's
No,
you.
Daniel.
That's
Daniel's
you.
a Riddler. He's like, here's a riddle, Aldo. I sent the real 4 hours ago.
I can be
You
fucking-
haven't posted it yet. Why are you such a bitch?
Yeah.
I can be Mr. Freeze, bro. That's the. Where is my super suit?
No, that's not.
Are you fucking
That
dumb? That's
is-
from The Incredibles. The question literally says if you were a Batman villain.
Thought it was good. Two-Face, I'm probably.
Two-Face?
Yeah, fuck off, dorks.
Tristan, who you got?
Joker,
Okay.
probably. Oh, dude, I can imagine me coming to
Lose your
Daniel,
points.
telling him I'm starting another podcast, being like the scene when Two-Face is strapped down in the Dark Knight, and like the Joker comes to his bedside, and he's just like, "You got a choice."
Oh, isn't that the scene where that nigga couldn't tell that it was the Joker, and then he took off his mask? He's
Yeah.
like, "Oh."
Yeah. I just walk in, and then I take off. He's like, and I'm like, "Hi."
That's fine.
I'm just when I want to start a podcast, I'm just like a dog chasing cars. I never know what I'll do if I get one. But I just podcast.
Yeah, I know we don't do great, but one day this might just blow up.
Yeah.
I can't do a good Joker.
Yeah, no. You won't be able to tackle this next mission alone. Which Avenger will you team up with?
I don't need none of them niggas. Reword the question. Why can't I tackle
Your
alone?
choices are Iron Man, Thor, Hulk, or Captain
How about
America.
this? How about this? I'll reword the question. You have committed a serious crime in your previous mission, and an Avenger has been sent alongside you to make sure you don't do it again. Which one do you think you could maybe take in a fight, but will for sure kill you in a second?
I mean, it's wild that like, yo, they're all white guys, Fucking, what's his name? The Eagle nigga, the
Falcon?
the Falcon
Falcon.
guy. He wasn't hanging out. Fucking.
Do you think you would actually like you and the Black Panther would not get along?
That's why I'm not bringing his ass along on the fight, bro. His selective superhero having ass. All you did was eat.
You went to the other light skinned guy in the MCU and just being like, the guy who's like the Falcon. And it's like the Black Panther. Do you want him? It's like nah.
No.
He's gonna start talking about culture and not know about Ed, and Eddie.
Yeah, it's like the nigga's always so serious talking about the homeland and shit. I don't have time for that.
He's
Falcon
talking
seems like
about
he'll drink a couple of Bud Lights and talk about Joe Biden.
Yeah, talk about ancestral spirits and shit, and I'm just like,
Also, he did turn into Black Captain America. You can't be a liberal and be Black Captain America. There's no chance. Guys, vote
No.
for Donnie T, second round. Who are you bringing with? I'm bringing the Hulk, though. Why would you
you
not?
bring in the Hulk.
Yeah. It's the easiest guy to go. It's the easiest guy to trick and go tell to fuck off somewhere where I actually.
He's
handle
like
the
kind
mission
of a
in
hard
peace.
guy to reason with.
But I
Like,
feel
are we
make
talking
him mad.
new Hulk or old Hulk? Like,
No, I don't want fucking Doctor Asshole. I want the fucking. I want the Hulk retarded.
you want basic motor skills Hulk?
Yeah.
You want don't
non-verbal Hulk?
Yeah,
You
I don't
want-
even want the in between two worlds Hulk where he's like, Hulk
You want-
has emotions I don't understand.
you want teacher took his Nintendo Switch Hulk.
yeah. I don't want the
Yeah.
where they literally give him a new name in the Avengers. What's his really smart name? It's not Dr. Hulk. He turns into like something else when he has like white dangly hair and they give him some other name. You're like, it's just Hulk. Can I bring She-Hulk with? She's badonked up. She's a Meg the Stallion up. Hey ho.
Nice.
Oh yeah, but Hulk.
All right.
Who's your answer?
I would do Iron Man
Okay.
just because I would do
you want to
Iron
mooch
Man.
off his funds too, you piece of shit.
No, I have. You're a real ass.
No, Robert. The job search is going well. I'm gonna be a train conductor. Can I have a super suit, please?
I would love one. No, I'm just imagine riding him into battle. That'd be hard as fuck.
Dude, he has
Riding
a
iron-
sidecar coming out his leg.
No, just on his back. Him just like doing his Superman pose, and then me sitting in like a prone position with my whip, just whipping people.
So you have a melee weapon from distance? You're literally you're useless. You're just sitting on his back.
No, he brings me up quick, and I'll whip him, and then he flies me away.
So you can't fly.
Have you ever
Okay.
seen Banjo Kazooie? Have you ever played Banjo Kazooie? I'm the bird in the backpack. All right, that's
Not
the
mad
whole
at that.
thing. Yeah, I'm Kazooie.
Yeah, I don't really know how this relates to superhero questions or not, but I like the fucking question. Aldo, read it. Or Andrew, read it. Then Aldo, get your piss out with the answer.
Hard work.
Builds character.
Hard work,
Pays off. Is necessary. Or sucks.
Sorry.
I love how they threw sucks in there for all the edgelords. Yeah, hard work
Yeah.
sucks, man. Hard work is
For
so
me,
lame.
I'd say is necessary.
Well, obviously, no. If you want to get me started on hard work, I'm gonna work. I'm gonna sit right down the barrel of the camera right here. I'm gonna tell you one thing hard work does. I'm gonna tell you one thing hard work doesn't do. Hard work, one thing it doesn't do is it does not build pushes. The second thing it does is it builds goddamn character. Hard work builds character, and promotes less pussyism.
Yeah, when you started that sentence, you sounded like the Cajun dude from
The water boy.
Yeah,
Yeah, farmer Fran. I got.
I've heard Daniel list all 4 of these in a row to me as we're setting up the podcast. He's like, I know it's hard work, but it builds character.
I
And
know
think
this-
about when this pays off. It's going to be necessary, even though it sucks right now.
Pretty much. Yeah, that's every day you walk in. I'm just like, here's the. You know, you get a lot of that from sports. Every day I'd walk in football and watch a guy just have to come up with a new
motivational speech.
He had honestly, in coaching, you're really just.
I
writing.
bet you
It's all
didn't
writing.
know every letter of athleticism means something.
Pretty
Well, I'm
much.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you
Yeah.
something.
Here we
A
go. We're gonna.
means ask no questions. Fuck you. I'm keep going. T.
Yeah. All right. So Bill's character, and you said is necessary, which is a very C+ answer, but that makes sense.
It is necessary.
All right, your recent exploits have earned you a little buzz in Hollywood. Which actor would you rather schmooze with? Why are they all dudes except for one?
Yeah. Also, I don't like the
Because I want to
vocabulary
maintain
schmooze.
power. No, it didn't say fucking get your tonsils cleaned by Hugh Jackman. It
That's
said,
what
would you
I
wanna-
took.
No, it said you want to be seen pulling up in a Tahoe with
And
one
if
of these
so,
guys.
Christian Bale. Anyways, Christian Bale, Hugh Jackman, Robert Downey Jr., Ryan Reynolds, or Scarlett Johansson.
Which is a female, by the way, and not my answer. So next question.
Can't be.
I would say Hugh Jackman. I feel like him and I would get along.
Robert Downey Jr. 1000%. You and Hugh Jackman,
Me and
giant
Hugh.
Australian singer, songwriter, poet, philanthropist, all over giant athlete, Hugh Jackman.
Also Broadway actor. That's where Tristan squeezes in
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, oh fuck, you like musicals? And he'd be like, yeah, mate, I like musicals, and I'm not gay. And it's like, same, dude. Let's do pull-ups. And then we
Yeah,
would.
and then I'll ask you to put Test into his ass because he's getting huge for the new Wolverine movie.
And then I'll say, give me some, and I'll be mini Wolverine. I'll be the Badger. There's Wolverine, and then there's the Badger. And instead of having big claws out of my knuckles, I have 10 claws out of my fingernails, and I go.
You wish you would be a big. Shut the fuck.
And I
It'd be
did.
it would be like the fucking that guy in the Common Shrew, and it would just be you with like a big overgrown nose sniffing things, but it'd be like unuseful shit. You'd
I
be
get
someone-
I get the fucking super serum and it makes me worse. Like I become blind, but I haven't developed a sense of smell that is equivalent to seeing, and I'm just like,
that would be
fuck.
trash.
Just be
all
like,
right,
you got a
let's go to the
Wolverine
next
and
guy.
it turned me into a common shrew.
All right, here we go. Let's see what it says.
All right, would you make a sacrifice to help a loved one?
I would sacrifice my loved one to help a loved one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what does sacrifice mean?
Like they're going bye-bye.
No, there's literally an answer that says, depends on what I'm giving.
Because if it's me, probably not.
Yeah, it really depends. It's like if someone asked me to throw my stand-up career away to go save Antarctica, that's a pretty fucked up question.
When I could unlock
I like
your
how
door,
you're a superhero, but you're still like, I gotta get my stage time in
I'm still
somewhere.
touring. I'm doing the DC Improv next weekend.
When
I
I
can
could-
fly, nigga. Tickets are selling.
when I couldn't get into your house this morning with the key, I have expected Taylor to open the door with a frying pan in her hand.
That's almost what you got. If you'd have kept fiddle fucking around with it for a little bit longer, you would eventually figured it out. But she would have been waiting behind the door with the same frying pan, ready to jump your shit. And I'd have been snoring during the whole thing.
You would have been pissed. She's making so much noise.
God damn! Can you handle the home burglar in peace?
She'd be
God
mad.
damn.
She'd be mad. She wasn't cooking with the frying pan.
What is
You
that
dirt-
doing cold?
Yeah, you're dirtying up a perfectly good frying pan, and there's no eggs in there. You're not gonna cook us up our fucking perfectly good house guests some eggs. Would you say I'd sacrifice money or time,
Okay.
All right, let's hit this young next
but
question.
never
Let's see what-
both.
Okay, so you said, sorry, I have my headphones off. So you said yes?
I
Sacrifice
said I'd
money or
sacrifice
time.
money or time,
And
but
then
never
you-
both.
And
Those
then,
are the two things I would never sacrifice. That's why.
Oh,
and then would you say it depends on what I'm giving up?
Yeah, that was Daniel's answer.
Yeah, that was mine. Depends on giving up.
I know
What kind of
Daniel's.
Captain America brown nose ass answer was that top one? Yes, I would
Wait,
give
read
up
this
my
question.
life.
Read this.
I
question.
will fucking kill myself for anyone.
All right, here we
Uh,
go.
All right, you've just completed your latest mission. When a photographer tries to take your picture, you
Flex as hard as you can.
Where, where is throw him into space?
Suck my whole dick and nothing but the dick. I was sitting there, my normal self. I look pretty. Dude,
your phone is the same weight as Thor's hammer, dog. You're not worried.
Even the photographer would be like, "Can we take a more relaxed one? You're grinding your teeth a little bit. You look
Yeah.
scary."
they're fucking.
I think you
haters.
just broke a crown. Can you chill?
Anyway, the answers are smash his camera and tell him to get lost, smile and pose, get out of there quickly, go on with my business like he's not there. Now, as someone who's been on camera a decent amount, you're just expected to act like they're not there.
Smile and no, you know for a fact that
You're
you
gonna
would
smile and pose, you
Yeah.
dickhead.
because you would be like,
No.
"What about the numbers this picture will do?"
Yeah, actually, hey, my left side's my good side. Could you get one on this side?
He's
for me
trying to
real
go
quick?
about his business. You're like, "Hey, can I get?"
And
another one?"
also,
literally is
God
that Kanye
forbid, God forbid, this is an MCU situation where someone who is another superhero may have a bigger following than you, and you're just like, "Fucking Black Adam thinks he has more fucking Instagram followers than me. You piece of shit. Are you
God
kidding
damn,
me?"
Black Adam's last reel's doing numbers.
Yeah,
I'm even jealous of the villains. I'm like, the Vulture has a banging Twitch channel.
yeah.
Electro's a spaz on Fortnite.
Have you seen Cooking with Dr. Octopus? It's so crazy.
Ironically, his first episode was calamari.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's kind of insensitive.
That's funny.
Ye-
Fucking the Scarecrow has a life coaching podcast.
Yeah,
I'm
just being
subscribed
like,
to the Patreon.
I'll tell you what your fears are. Commitment.
Batman's just doing grovelly ASMR.
Yeah. Just sitting there.
What does this sound like to you? Justice.
The Blob has a wild YouTube mukbang channel.
All right, what are you guys picking?
Go on with my business like he's not there, because that's really how you get the cool pictures, like that one at the Improv. Because little known secret, I'm always flexing.
Where's get nervous and start slouching?
Where's Salamander?
Yeah, where's
I'd
him in
probably-
awkward rock star hands and smile? I think.
Give them a thumbs up and then go somewhere else. It would be so good just to like if you just like I'm stopping a domestic assault and they're like thanks Spider-Man. You just thanks and they just fly away.
Yeah, what is the body language equivalent to neato?
Yeah, I'd say get out of there quickly.
Yeah, I had already had that one highlighted.
Like a fucking villain would. Why are you fleeing the scene of the crime?
All right,
I don't
last
want to
question.
have to talk and discuss
we
what
go.
I did.
Last question. You've just saved a cutie from danger. What do you do?
Go off to save someone else. Warn them to be more careful next time. Get their number. Tell them you have a girlfriend.
I mean, I'm gonna warn him to be careful. I gotta be like, these streets out here is rough, baby.
You started light skin hands in them?
Hey, I'm floating. I'm lightly floating just a little bit above her. Hey, these streets
dude.
is crazy, baby girl. You gotta get home.
I would say I would do the same thing, but it would be more of like a berating thing. It's like you fucking idiot! You made me save your dumb ass. Like who the fuck? You know, like, you stupid piece of shit. Anyone can tell those people are gonna fucking rob you. You dumb bitch.
As you're fighting off the robbers,
Yeah.
you kick some guy in his skull. You're like, you stupid fuck. Imagine if I wasn't here.
It's 3 in
Yeah.
the morning. Why are you walking through this inner city street right now? You're a
Yeah.
95-pound white girl right now. You got $1,000 in your purse.
Yeah, you're just sitting
Yeah.
there. It's just like, you know what? It's like, you know what? Shoot her, and he shoots her, and you catch the bullet. It's like, see how bad that almost was. You're like,
Yeah, it's good. Surprise.
It's
is when you
like,
be more careful.
yeah, Super Daniel saved my life, but he was kind of a dickhead about it.
Give me your own fucking lecturing. I'm just trying to go out and have some cosmos.
Yeah. You're just
God,
going out. Imagine if
because
you
you-
had to save the same person twice in one night.
Yeah, well, and you also can't if you're a single superhero, you can't get their number after either because that seems weirdly like
That seems Weinstein-y.
yeah. I'll let you be in my next saving publicly on Instagram if you
Getting
suck
Me
my
Too'd as
super
a-
And who
cock
knows
right
if you don't? And who knows if you don't give me your number? Maybe next time you need saving, there won't be someone to save you.
You're like halfway done with the saving. You're like catching her and about to put her back safely on the building, and you're like, "So let me get those digits." And she's like, "Ah!" And she's like, "Let her go." You're like, "What was that?"
It's like I have a boyfriend. It's like you slowly start hovering away from the building top, and you're just like, but it's okay. We're breaking up. And it's just like, all right.
It's cool if there's other guys. You're like, okay, I lied about that, but yeah, you can kick his ass.
Yeah. It's
All right,
like,
so you
do
got-
I need to take you almost to the atmosphere of space and drop you and then catch you again, or are
would
we
be
going on a second date?
Yeah, or are we going back to the Waffle House?
You go to Waffle House even though you're a superhero.
Yeah, I don't know how much you think saving the world pays, but it's not that much.
And plus,
they're
you
just-
can get a pretty good World Star clip of you saving the day at a Waffle House.
Not even that. A World Star clip of you saving the day downtown and then still and eating Waffle House in full uniform still. Just red tights and thigh-high boots, just smacking two buttered
Oh
waffles.
shit! Super Daniel eat Waffle House.
Man, he really never changed though. He's
Yeah.
still be in the hood.
Man, that's Super Daniel.
I feel like if they don't give you the number, you should just like charge them with an iPad. Just whip it out, get them to sign and tip you.
You hit him with a bill. You're like, I hope you have good insurance. You're like,
You
you're
just-
getting your ass. You thought a hospital bill is expensive? Getting your ass saves not cheap.
Yeah, forget
Yeah.
an ambulance ride. I just flew you from the sky.
Yeah.
$40,000, bitch.
Do you know how
Yeah.
much the gas cost for the Batmobile, dog?
Yeah, that super serum was expensive as fuck.
This shit costs more
Yeah.
than your life. Just turning it on. You
Good news, I saved you from the robbery. Bad
Did you see
news,
me-
you're now in a new robbery.
Did you see me deploy the mini bike from the Batmobile? Do you know how much that cost to get that shit redocked? Alfred charged double for overtime.
Chi-chi, time for dinner.
Sorry, hold up.
Never
He's
not
just
funny.
in the room losing their shit right now.
Fucking quiet. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Let me out! Let me out!
All right, but let's go to the results.
No,
Let's see
okay,
what-
so warn them to be careful next time, right?
yeah.
That's what we're going
You
with.
gotta let her know the streets ain't clean. out here. You gotta let her know the streets aren't clean.
All right. I'll pull up the results right now.
Tristan, what are you hoping for, hero or villain?
I would like an adequate in between.
Yeah, a hot anti-villain.
Yeah, that'd be cool. It'd be cool
Hot
if they told you like
anti-villain.
what villain characteristics or what character characteristics you most apply with. It's like, yo, you're Mr. Fantastic.
You're like Gambit. I already know.
I wish
you know
I
what
was Gambit.
is? The little
Yeah.
card magic-y fucking skinny asshole. Yeah. You would
Yeah,
have
that's
some
cool.
like it's a superpower, but it's still just like an asshole who practiced long enough could do the same thing also.
Andrew's
Yeah,
over
but
here. He has to do a survey to get all his results. He's telling them his yearly income and shit. I live
Yeah.
over here. My social is this.
This is such bullshit, dog. What the fuck
He's
is
got to
this?
do it twice.
I know.
Yeah, is it like
Did it work the first time?
Just keep going. Okay. Oh, motherfucker!
What?
I have to put my goddamn email in? This is bullshit.
and
Yeah,
put the
you did
TFS
it.
email in? Put my
This is what
social
happens when-
security.
This is what happens when you click the top result with 9 questions
Well,
and 12 ads.
I was gonna say this is what happens when we don't have pre-production. Someone should have ran through this quiz once already and seen what the back end was like. But we didn't think that far ahead, and that's all right.
We didn't. It's 7 in the morning.
So if we can't find an answer, I guess we'll just use the side table as judges.
Okay, now I got it. It just takes a fucking
He's
minute.
got one of the results.
I got one of the results. I'll pull it up. I need you guys to help me out here, dog.
That's fine.
So this is Daniel's.
Yes. You are 42% hero and 58% villain, which makes you an anti-hero. Let's go.
Hey,
Fuck
all right,
you.
next
Or
next
I'll
quiz
save the
we're
day.
Next quiz we're taking is quiz Am I Emo? We're
Yeah.
for sure taking
I'm
that
fine.
next.
Which, by the way, anti-hero is very Tristan. I love you, but that you're a normal person. You would just be a hero. You're too nice and caring and like people's opinions too much. You would just be.
It would be
your
an
answer's a hero.
anti-hero. It would be anti-hero due to negligence. Like it would be like you could have saved those people. It's like I could have. I was napping, so I didn't.
Pretty much. More, I was like, yeah, but what do those people over there do for? Like, I would save high-profile people. I would be only called for like senators and above.
You're like the Kardashians firefighters, like the
Yeah.
ones the private line they call.
That makes sense because I'm an anti-hero in comedy too. I'm not necessarily like Superman when they walk in where you're liked and respected. I'm more just like respected and less liked, which is completely fine. No one really loves Deadpool like fucking more than Superman, but you like him if he saves your ass and stabs a couple guys.
A lot of people like Deadpool. You're not Deadpool.
What?
You
I
don't
thought you were
have
taking
that.
my side for a sec. You're like, a lot of people like Deadpool actually. He's a pretty good guy underneath all that tough
Nah.
stuff. You're like, no,
Nah.
you're just not. You're more like you're Hancock.
Well, you might want to eat those words, Daniel, because we just got the results in.
Come on.
We got the results for Tristan. Never mind, wrong page. Fuck.
Thank you.
Does it really matter anymore?
Yeah, I want to know.
It does. It does
Yeah, I want
to
know what
me.
Tristan's answer is. Because if we dueled in the superhero world, I'd wipe the fucking floor with you. And we'd have one of those Superman fights where my hair never gets messed up.
I'm saying because
This is Tristan also?
you got the same results.
No. Tristan, it says you're 48% hero, 52% villain, which makes you also an anti-hero. You guys have just had flipped. So Daniel was, I think it was 58-42. Tristan is 48-52.
So but we're both more percent villain than hero?
So
He's
I'm more.
hero than you.
Oh, I'm more
So we're
hero
both-
than you.
Honestly, that would make the tries very fun. We're both anti-heroes, so occasionally we link up on the same wavelength and just don't save an innocent guy that like wronged us. Like they didn't give us a ranch at like the Buffalo Wild Wings, and then that night that dude needs saving, and you're like, maybe when I get that blue cheese to table 6, huh? And you just kind of like
Yeah.
kick his finger off the ledge and watch him fall.
It'd
But
be
you're a
funny
little bit
to
more
be.
hero, so you save him.
It'd be funny just to be like concocting a plan where you save everyone except one guy.
Yeah, you're
Like,
like,
wait,
we're going to go
you
in
just
there.
be
We're going
like-
to do this. There's firewalls. There's this and that. There's Glenn's office. No one touch Glenn's office. You leave that fucker to die.
Yeah, it's like, all right, so we got like 7 people. Make sure it's 7. Make sure it's not 8. Make sure it's 7. Yeah.
was
No,
that?
Screenshot for post.
for Post Malone.
No, post is in. We just hit an hour. I think we're pretty much
We
done.
have 5 more minutes left because we did take a bit to get started.
Who is the fun fucking police over here?
We got to do the Patreon names.
We did not do that.
We didn't do that last
We
week.
didn't
Yeah,
do
we
that.
promised Diddy we wouldn't let him down again.
We did. And they got We got it. We'll hit a few Patreon names, and then we'll be done. Pull up the.
Oh my
We
god!
didn't do the
Oh my
Patreon name.
I just read Carl's name.
Who's got to read it this week? He hasn't DM'd me 7 times.
Oopsies. We didn't do the Patreon. Oops.
All right, let's just do up until.
Is that hot?
Call it
Is
a
anyone
day.
hard?
Well, no, I'm not. I had to tune that out actively. Here, so I'll start, or you start, Tristan, so that way I can read the Carl one. I'll take all the shade for the Carl shit.
That's odd. That's an odd one, Carl.
All right, you go first.
Starting the Patreon name roundup, we have Antonio Ramos. Antonio Ramos with a 4-foot vertical leap. His penis provides tons of buoyancy and balance in the air. It is a divining rod leading him to the basket.
Is that what we're doing? We're doing commentators. Starting
Next
at the $10
next
full
on the
stop.
field, Russell Hand.
Russell Hand starting it forward for the Final Stop podcast. It's Russell Hand standing 5'7", greasy nose like a motherfucker.
Jesus.
I don't know who this is actually. I think he's one of the.
I was about to say, I'm
bros.
like, do you know him? Does he have a greasy nose?
No, you're like, wow, that is specific. You fucking dickweed. We'll skip my girl. We'll go Alan Young.
No.
We'll skip
do
her.
do do Next,
Starting
coming
in lead
to the
bitch
court.
for the Final Stop podcast.
The only girlfriend who gives a fuck.
Starter at lead.
Say that to a knitted pillow, Aldo. So
It took
No,
a
that
year.
that includes my girlfriend.
It took a year.
Internal affairs.
say that to a knitted pillow, Aldo.
A knitted pillow and.
And what?
Internal affairs.
Starting at Jewish manager for the team, Carl hatch a green shell turtle in my ass. Gold.
Carl hatching a green shell turtle in my ass gold court. Not a brown shell turtle. Keep that in mind. We want to keep that very specific when you're thinking about the turtle hatching in Carl's ass. Keep that shell green, baby.
Anyway, that's the podcast. We appreciate you.
Shout out Diddy. Shout out Rad Dad.
Don't turn this shit off. We're doing a Patreon plug. Join the Patreon. We'll see you guys later. Love you.
Bye.